Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and I'm here to play some Magic. I'm going to be doing some more Aura Servants since yesterday's video did get cut a little short at the end. This seems like a pretty sweet hand. I have a creature and a Daybreak Coronet. So I'll keep... And I'm actually really not sure what to go for with this Evolving Wilds. Like, oh, he's got a Chancellor of Spires. That's fine. Maybe just getting like another Plains is a good idea so I can play Coronet and Lifelink on the same turn. And as far as I know, I don't really need double blue. At least until 5 for like Mind Control. I could be incorrect here. Alright, he's got a Jace's Phantasm, but I don't think I want to suit up my Flicker Wisp. Because he can just bounce it. There's a decent amount of bounce in that deck. Alright, there's a Pacifism. I guess I may as well play it now because there isn't that much in his deck that I want to cast Pacifism on, so yeah, it should work. And yeah, hopefully I'll draw an Invisible Stalker or an Aven Fleetwing, because I really want to... Oh, is he stuck on one land? Huh, interesting. It definitely works out for me. Alright, so we got a Core Spirit Dancer, so that's pretty good, because I can definitely just suit this thing up instead. In fact, I'll put the lifelink on it now, so that I can just draw the card right away, and he can't... yeah, I'd like to draw one. Please, that'd be great. Alright. What does this card say? I'm trying to read this card. It's whenever you cast an aura. Oh my god. He's got 3 of those things. Okay, it's whenever you cast an aura spell. So if I Flicker Wisp Lifelink, it won't do anything really. Alright, so he's gonna deal 1 damage to me. Not really a big deal. So I'm just gonna play Daybreak Coronet on this thing. Yep. Oh, sweet. Okay, and now I'll play an island, and I can just attack him for a ton right now with lifelink. It doesn't get flying, does it? No, first strike, vigilance, lifelink. So yeah, like even if he does have a bounce spell, the reason why I'm okay doing this is because I got to draw a card for the Daybreak Coronet and the lifelink, so it didn't matter too much. If they go to the graveyard, because it's not really a 2-for-1, it's kind of just like a 1-for-1. But alright, so he's got 1 mana up. I don't know, he might have an unsummon. But now I think I'm going to do a sneaky little trick here. It should work. I'm not 100% sure if it will actually though. So I'm going to play this Invisible Stalker, and then I'm going to try and Flicker Wisp the Daybreak Coronet onto the Invisible Stalker. I think I'll be able to, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's see if it'll work. No, it'll only let me put it on this thing. Okay, so I should have just put it on the... Or I should have just put the lifelink on the Invisible Stalker to begin with, because this thing wouldn't have fallen off. And then I could have done it next turn, guaranteeing me the victory. But it looks like since he attacked me, I'm gonna win anyway. I don't know why I didn't just stay back to block. I mean, I really have just no sympathy for my opponent. He kept a 1-land hand. I know he had 3 Jace's Phantasms. Maybe if he had like whatever that card is, if he had a Mind Sculpt, then it would be worth it. And just basically he needed to draw 1 land in order to win the game, because he has 3 Jace's Phantasms. But still, just keeping a 1-lander is just really, really risky. And I don't think I would have gone that route. But let's see if he wants to play another game. Hopefully he will, because obviously that wasn't such a great one. But I got to learn an interaction. Although I really thought that I would be able to enchant it. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so I've got some enchantments in this hand, but no creatures, unfortunately. But I do have Daybreak Coronet. I'll keep it, because I have 4 lands of Daybreak Coronet, Mammoth Umbra. He's got another Chancellor of the Spires. Damn. Alright, well, I guess I'm pretty glad that I didn't draw those 7 cards, because only one of them was a creature, and it was like 6 deep, so that's pretty good for me. I probably should have let off with the planes, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Oh, sweet, Invisible Stalker. Okay, I just need to basically draw, like, that Imperial Armor thingy. I don't remember what the name of it is called. It might just be Imperial Armor. Or basically just any aura would be awesome right now. Okay, so he's gonna start Hedron crabbing me, and that means that his Jace's Phantasms will be online now. Damn it! It was the next card. Imperial Armor. I was right with the name, so it's pretty cool. Let's attack. So Narcolepsy, not too good in this matchup, but definitely not terrible. If he does play a Jace's Phantasm, then it'll be an answer to it. I mean, last game it didn't end up mattering, but I mean, the tapping of one of the Jace's Phantasms was probably useful. Alright, so he's definitely getting off to a faster start than last game, obviously since he's got lands. But, ooh, Sword of Body and Mind. That's not good. And I can't even Narcolepsy it, because it'll just fall right off when he equips the sword. Alright, so Grand Arbiter is pretty good for me. I think I might actually still be able to win this game, because then that means that next turn I can cast Mammoth Umbra, and that plus Daybreak Coronet might work out for me. And it'll make his stuff cost more, but yeah, maybe I should have just Narcolepsied it just to gain an extra turn. Now, I mean, if he doesn't equip it now, then I'll probably do that. Oh, I lost 2 Griffin Guides. Okay, so he is going to equip. That's definitely the right play. Hopefully I can draw just like a white creature, so I can just chump block, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, swords are pretty good. Definitely above average Magic cards. So he's just going to mill me out very quickly here, which is the real issue. Ugh, this is bad. But I can definitely cast this Mammoth Umbra. Can I cast both? No, because this is double white. Unfortunately, cannot cast both. Even if I had just left blue open, I still wouldn't have been able to cast it. Alright, so let's just attack with everything. I don't really see any reason not to. And should I put Narcolepsy? Are you just going to block? Okay, that seems fine with me. I guess that makes sense for him, because he's trying to win by mill, and he probably will win by mill. Let's see, can I kill him next turn? No, not unless I draw another aura. Jace's Erasure. It's okay. So this only taps at the beginning of the upkeep, so I can't use it to get rid of a blocker, unfortunately. Man, I am running low on cards here. Very low on cards. Alright, so there's an Eel Umbra. That's another +1/+1. But I don't think that's gonna help me enough. Let's see, how much we're swinging for 9 here. So I still need to survive the turn. I guess it doesn't really matter if I attack with this thing or not. I think it does absolutely nothing either way. But if he hadn't blocked last turn, then I guess it would be relevant, because then I could have just like flashed in the Eel Umbra, and maybe that would have been like the last damage that I needed. Although no, it would have been lethal anyway, so I guess it's really just if he has any card that mills me. Literally any card will do it. Because this should mill me 1 when he draws a card, so that'll take me down to 11. And then he can... Oh, he just needs a land or a spell right now. Okay, so he's got the land, which means that he can mill me out. So, yeah, that game was a little bit unfortunate. His Sword of Body and Mind just completely destroyed me. There was really nothing I could have done at any point other than one turn. I probably should have just Narcolepsied the Hadron Crab, so that he would have gotten 1 less attack in with it. But then I would have Actually, yeah, that would have definitely worked out, because it would have worked out in the end, but maybe, I don't know if it was the right play at the time. Because then I would have been able to draw the land next turn and cast my... What is this? Okay, whatever. Then I would have been able to cast my Mammoth Umber the next turn because I drew the land, and then the turn after I would have had the same turn. So I think I would have actually won the game. Although maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. I didn't see what that card did. I think it just made me discard my hand and draw a card. But yeah, I think I would have won the game had I played Narcolepsy instead of Grand Augustine that turn. So, I mean, that sucks, but definitely not like... I don't know, maybe it was a play that I should have made, but I don't know. Alright, this hand's okay. It's got lands and stuff, but it's not too aggressive. I'm going to keep it, and hopefully it'll work out. But yeah, I mean, I've got this thing, I've got this thing, so I really just want to draw, like, Invisible Stalkers. Huh, big surprise, I want to draw Invisible Stalker. Or, I mean, Geist of St. Traft would actually be the best thing to draw. But Invisible Stalker would be good too. Alright, so he is playing the blue-green deck. Cool. It's a fun deck. We should sacrifice this. Hey, pause. We should sacrifice this and go get plains, because getting double white is pretty important for this deck. And there we go, we got Geist of St. Traft. Not even gonna say. We got the one of Geist of St. Traft. I think there's only one in the deck. I don't really think that there's much he can do about it. He doesn't have Defenders in his deck, so I can just put that thing on it, and then he can't block, so he has to outrace me, plus I have Mind Control in my deck, so I don't see how he's going to outrace me, because his biggest threat I'm just going to take. So, yeah. This is definitely looking like my kind of game. And this is the kind of thing that hexproof creatures can just give you. Oh, now I draw the Invisible Stalker. See, my draws are terrible, guys. He doesn't have counters. He has Mystic Snake. Oh, dear God, no. The only way he could have beaten me. Oh, man. I had completely forgotten about Mystic Snake. Damn it. I could have played around that pretty easily. Oh well. I think we can still win this game. Stupid Geist of St. Traft. Who knew that he had counters in the deck? Why would he leave up for 3? Oh well. Alright, so I think I'm just going to drop this thing. He definitely doesn't have another one. Okay. I'm just going to drop this thing, and then next turn I can play some spells for cheap. Let's see, I can play all 3 of these things. I can play Invisible Stalker, Gravefront Guide, and Infiltrator's Mage Mark. So, yeah, that should be fun. Lore Scale Coatl. And he's stuck on lands, and I'm making his spells cost more. I got a Pacifism. Alright. Let's make this dude unblockable. And attack on in, and then play a Flying Invisible Stalker. And I'll probably just take his... Nah, I'll save my Mind Control for something really important. Maybe I'll just pacify his Lore Scale Coatl. He can hit me for a couple of damage here, it's not a big deal. Wait, why is this... Why is this a 4/4? Huh? Wait, what does this do? Creatures you control that are enchanted. Huh, who knew? Okay, so I definitely should have put it the other way around, because he can just kill this thing. I didn't realize that. I thought it just gave the creature +1/+1. That's weird and awkward. And now I draw Core Spirit Dancer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. Last turn I played 2 auras, now I draw Core Spirit Dancer. I guess I may as well play it now and pacify the Lore Scale Coatl. Hey, I can put my pacifism on my Core Spirit Dancer and it'll get bigger. Yes, please. Yeah, I got lifelink. Put it on here. Draw another card. And I cannot cast Mammoth Umbra this turn, unfortunately. But it does mean that I will probably be able to win the game next turn. Hey, now this thing's a 3/5. Oh, he can't attack with this anyway because I pacified it. I forgot about that. But yeah, this game is Sower of Temptation. As long as it's on the battlefield... Okay, well, if it was as long as it's under your control, then I could have just mind controlled it. And then... Oh man! I can't cast anything now because he has Grand Augustine. Oh, that's really funny actually. Alright, let's attack with Invisible Stalker. That is hilarious. Sower of Temptation is probably the best card he could have drawn. So this thing is still a 4/4 because I own this thing. Creatures you control. Yeah, because I own this enchantment. That's interesting. It's a really cool interaction, I think. But there's still not much he can do. I mean, he's got to like deal with this thing first before he can even attack with anything but the 2/2. And if I draw a land next turn, then he's dead. Or if he attacks with this thing, then I can just block it and he's dead. Ether Mutation. Alright, that's pretty good. What are you doing, dude? Why would he not Ether Mutation this and then attack? Oh man, that was pretty bad. Pretty big misplay, I think. Okay, so he is attacking with my creature, which means that I am assured victory. Because I can give it +3/+3, so even though this thing will become a 3/3, I'll still be able to win the game. And I drew the land anyway. So, Mammoth Umbra or Drake Umbra? We'll go with Drake Umbra, because it already flies, so we need it to fly even more. Yeah, whatever. No big deal, man. We got this game with our Invisible Stalker. And, how the hell could you block that? Oh, okay, so he didn't understand how I could block it because he had the Infiltrator's Mage Mark. But I controlled the... because I controlled the enchantment. So, yeah, anyway. That is the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Bye.